Now, there's another way in which we could have done example 1 part A. Instead of breaking up the composite shape by ruling a horizontal line, we could alternatively rule a vertical line like that. And again, we would have broken up the composite shape into a rectangle and what appears to be another rectangle. It maybe looks like a square, but if you look at the length and the breadth, it's actually going to be a rectangle because they're not the same. So again, we could label the rectangle on the left rectangle 1 and the rectangle on the right rectangle 2. And again, we could put our titles down. So rectangle 1 and then write out the formula. So formula of any rectangle, A equals length multiplied by breadth. Copy down our equals sign. So we need to get the length of rectangle 1. So we're looking for this horizontal measurement. Now at the minute we don't appear to know it. However, we know that the top horizontal measurement is 15 and we know that this horizontal measurement is 7. So the remaining horizontal measurement is going to be 15 subtract 7. So that's going to leave us with 8 centimeters. So we now know that the length is 8. So replace the length of 8, copy down our multiply sign. Now we now want the breadth of rectangle 1, so that's the vertical measurement. Again, at the minute we don't appear to know the vertical measurement, but we know the vertical measurement over here is 8, and we know the vertical measurement here is 4. So if we add these two vertical measurements together, we're going to get this overall vertical measurement. So 8 plus 4 is going to give us 12. So that means that the breadth of the big rectangle is 12 centimeters. And again, we found that by adding 8 and 4 together. So the breadth of rectangle 1 is 12. So we're going to multiply 8 by 12. So 8 multiplied by 12 is going to give us 96. And the units are going to be centimeters squared because the length and the breadth were both in centimeters. Okay, let's do the same for rectangle 2. So we put a title down. And we write down our formula. So area of any rectangle, A equals length multiplied by breadth. Copy down our equals. And again, we're looking for the length and breadth. So for rectangle 2, the length is the horizontal measurement, which is 7. And we're multiplying that by the breadth of rectangle 2, which is the vertical measurement, and that's going to be 8 centimeters. And multiply those together, so we've got 7 multiplied by 8 is going to give us 56 centimeters squared. Again, the units are important, centimeters squared, because length and breadth were both in centimeters. Now we're going to get the overall area, so we put a title again, overall. And to get the overall area, remember in this case, we're adding the two separate areas. So we're adding 96 and 56. So add your 90 and your 50 is 140. 6 and 6 is 12. So 140 plus 12 is going to give us 152. And the units are going to be centimeters squared. And again, that's exactly the same answer that we got before when we split up the composite shape differently.